So, Inderjit, we have been hearing from a lot of leaders involved in local interchurch work that one of the things they are increasingly concerned about is the rise in hostility towards migrants and people seeking asylum. Increasingly extremist and hostile and hateful language and just an increasingly acute polarization around identity issues in general. So, how can the Church of Sanctuary model and specifically Sanctuary Sunday as a key moment for awareness raising support them in this work?
We are living in challenging times and with alarming levels of hostility, especially towards people with a dark shade of color of skin, and in particular, people who are coming here to take sanctuary amongst us. And there are elements in our society who are really stoking up fears, building on people's fears and adding to hatred and hostility with misinformation and mythology. So the question arises, what's the proper response of followers of Jesus to this? What messages do we speak into this world of hatred and hostility? Well, we're saying we challenge hostility with hospitality. Local churches are really amazing at living that out. 100 years ago, Dietrich Bonhoeffer, in a context of rising fascism, um, called on churches just to be the church, to live out the gospel, and to be the body of Christ, to embody the body of Christ, and that means to be sanctuary, and sanctuary is about building safety, and that's what we're doing. Churches are This is the genius of churches. That's what they do, and of all denominations, they're really responding very well, and it's very heartening to be in this situation. So I think within churches together in Britain and Ireland, we're looking at building churches of sanctuary, and we're coming up in June to what's called the Sanctuary Sunday. Churches are good at gathering people regularly on a Sunday, and how we bring global concerns into our local conversation, but also in our worship and prayer. That's what it is.